I just learned of an alarming story that happened right here in my own backyard, in this beautiful swamp I call a home, Florida. This is my swamp. I'm like Shrek if he got hit by a shrink ray and then did a fusion dance with Lord Farquaad. Born and raised here, I love this place. But it's time we be honest here, sports fans. There's some fucking problems afoot. In Miami Beach, police were dispatched to a woman's home, confronting her at her residence, all over a Facebook comment she made that they didn't really like. I'm going to show you two clips from this interaction here. One of them is like the director's cut, I'm assuming from the full video, like the raw upload, but it's from Washington Post, and they did their best to fuck it in the butt. Like, the quality is negative 240p, the audio is scratchy. I don't know if they downloaded it like 4 million times as a joke just to degrade the quality as much as possible. But I just wanted to give you a fair warning that this first clip I'm showing, so that way you can see the very beginning of this interaction. Then I will cut to a much cleaner upload of it. But I think it's important you at least get the beginning too, the intro.
Charged with the crime.
You're not.
Okay, so you're here to investigate a statement that I allegedly made on Facebook.
We're not 100% it's you. We gotta see you first.
If I admit that it's me or not, what does that mean?
Ma'am, you're not going to jail. We're just here to have a conversation.
You're not going to jail. Wonderful. Excuse me. Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm a health checker.
Alright, nice to meet you, Detective Gino.
Nice to meet you. I am recording this.
You can
Just for
record.
the
You
record.
can record all you want.
How can I help you?
We're just. Let me see that.
Again, I don't know how the quality of this section got so shitty when the rest of the uploads that happen after this are much cleaner. It feels like it's done on purpose. It looks like the fucking footage from The Dark Knight when the Joker's like torturing that guy. I don't know why it looks so bad here, but I think it's important context where the officers arrived at her doorstep to interrogate her about a Facebook comment she may or may not have left, and it's pretty clear this is an intimidation tactic and also a very clear violation of Americans' First Amendment rights.
A picture to make sure it's you. We're not sure.
Okay.
Is that your account?
There's nothing threatening in here or calling for violence at all. This, whether you agree with her statement or not, is protected speech, and she shouldn't have to fear the fucking speech police showing up at her door, the goof troop arriving, interrogating her over a Facebook comment. At first I thought this could potentially be faked, outrage bait or something, but this has been covered by news outlets, and there's even a statement from the Miami Beach Police Department, and they are defending the action, saying the Miami Beach Police Department was made aware of a social media post containing potentially inflammatory commentary referencing a Miami Beach elected official in light of recent national concerns regarding anti-Semitism, and out of an abundance of caution, the department assessed the post for any potential safety implications. Basically, the thought police rolled in, the hall monitors came in deep, scooting in sideways, in order to intimidate an American citizen named Raquel Pacheco, all because she expressed criticism on their mayor, Stephen Miner, which is this slimy bozo right here. By the way, I didn't purposefully choose an unflattering photo of Stephen. That's his Wikipedia photograph. He is just that unpleasant looking, I suppose. Now, thankfully, this story has exploded. It's causing outrage nationwide, as it should, because this is completely indefensible. And because it's gotten so big, there have been people that are trying to spin some kind of false narrative and presenting baloney as though it's facts. And it's people saying shit like, this is what happens when you elect a Democrat. Democrat Stephen Miner did this. When that's just not true, any drooling goober right now can just go to Google, activate a few neurons, type in Stephen Miner's name, and find out he's not a Democrat. Stephen Miner is actually a former Republican who switched to no party affiliation in 2018. It seems like he made that switch shortly after a scandal came to light. But regardless, he is not a Democrat, never has been. And from what I've read, to this day, prefers to be associated as more of a Republican than anything, just based on what I've been reading. But he was even a former Republican before that no-party switch, so I don't know where this idea that he's a Democrat is coming from, other than just people spreading misinformation. There's a quick read that succinctly puts Stephen Miner's tumultuous career in politics on display, just lays it in front of you.
I refuse to answer questions without my lawyer present. So I really don't know how to answer that question either
well,
way.
like I said, you're not going to jail.
This is freedom of speech. This is America, right?
And
Veteran.
And I agree with you 100%.
Okay.
We're just trying to see if it's you, because if we're not talking to the right person, we want to go see who the right person is.
Okay, how can I help you?
You shouldn't be wanting to see the person in the first place. This is no threat or anything at all. This is well within the protected rights of Americans to express criticism on the mayor, if they so choose. It's such a fucking overreach here, and anybody at all in this country should find issue with this. Again, even if you disagree with her statement, even if you're the biggest Stephen Miner fan of all time, you got fucking Stephen Miner, soda drink hat, you're the biggest super fan enthusiast, this should still be a red flag for you, and you should have a huge issue with it. I believe both the police chief and Stephen Miner should 1000% lose their positions here. This is a fundamental right that they have now just fucking wiped their entire ass with here. That is inexcusable, and it's not an exaggeration to say that. Now, just to give you even further context here, the woman who recorded this encounter, Raquel Pacheco, a Miami Beach political activist and veteran who previously ran for city commission and a Democratic state Senate candidate. She had made a comment on Facebook that was referencing a statement from Miner about Miami Beach being a safe haven for everyone, contrasting it with New York City, which he said was intentionally removing protections for and promoting boycotts of Israeli and Jewish businesses, which she is 100% allowed to do if she so chooses, which maybe she did, maybe she didn't. We have no evidence to suggest whether or not that was actually Raquel Pacheco that posted that comment. Perhaps it was an impersonator or some dastardly ne'er-do-well who broke into her house, burglarized her, hacked her computer, and wrote that inflammatory comment to frame her. We don't know who actually wrote that comment, but whoever did, it is protected speech, and they shouldn't be being pursued by police.
So pretty much it's just a statement that was made as far as
verbatim, it says the guy who consistently calls for the death of all Palestinians tried to shut down a theater for showing a movie that hurt his feelings and refuses to stand up for the LGBTQ community in any way. Even leaves the room when they vote and on related matters. Wants you to know that you're all welcome. Clown face, clown face, clown face. 3 days ago.
So you don't know if it was you?
I'm not going to answer whether that's me or not.
Okay.
The concerning part, and not concerning for the person who's posting it, what we're just trying to prevent is somebody else getting agitated or agreeing with the statement. We're not saying it's true or not.
This shouldn't matter at all whether it agitates someone, hurts their feelings, or if someone agrees with her. You're going to start, policing those kind of statements? You're going to just start going and arresting all kinds of Twitter blue check marks that are perpetually rage baiting and entire purpose is causing agitation for the sake of a paycheck? Are they next up on the chopping block as well? This is a fucking ridiculous reasoning here for it. It is just an abuse of power, and the sole purpose behind it is to try and frighten and intimidate an American citizen into shutting her mouth and being silent and not expressing thoughts because there might be some repercussions if you say mean things about the mayor, Stephen Miner, here. That's bad.
Understood.
That guy who consistently calls for the death of all Palestinians. That can probably incite somebody to do something radical. That's all we're here to talk about. And we wanted to get your side. If it was you that posted that, I would think to refrain from posting things like that because that could get something incited.
I appreciate your concern. I appreciate you coming out here.
Okay?
That's it?
That is it.
Okay.
I'm going to maintain my amendment rights to not answer the question about whether or not that's right. I hope
Thank
that's
you for your time.
understandable.
We appreciate it.
Thank you
Have
as
a good
well.
day, okay?
You as well. Thank you. Take care.
Goodbye, gentlemen. Thanks for the unsolicited advice on what an American citizen can and cannot post freely online with their own thoughts. That's great. Thank you, Speech Police. Wonderful. Anyway, this shit is very concerning, especially as a resident of Florida, and I hope this kind of practice doesn't become normalized. That's really about it. See ya. So I wanted to start with this story. I haven't watched this yet. I've only read the Cliff Notes. There's a gym owner who owns a for females only gym, I believe. Yeah, 24-hour gym for females. And he has been caught red-handed, pants down, basically, with a camera in the woman's bathroom. And he's defending himself here in a statement trying to explain away why it's there. And I haven't watched the interview, so I'm pretty excited to see what his explanation could be. I wonder if he's going to try and take it on the chin and be like, I put it there. What are you gonna do about it, huh? It's my gym. Or if he's gonna be like, no, I got framed. Burglar broke in and installed a camera, dirty pervert. So let's see what kind of tactic he chooses.
I suspected someone of stealing from me. I spent some time. I'm part of their family.
Let me just stop you right there. You suspect they steal from you. But why do you put the camera in the bathroom? If you have like a really strong suspicion, you could kind of just like confront them on it. I don't think you need to gather locker room evidence and keep a camera installed there for it. Also, what are they stealing from the gym? Dumbbells? I feel like there's not a whole lot of contraband. I guess maybe snacks? Like, there's not a whole lot that you could really take from a gym. Easily, that is. You could just wait for them after you have a suspicion and then, like, confront them and check their bag or something.
I confronted them directly about it.
Nice.
They denied it.
Okay.
I had 99% certainty it was them.
Why not
Simply could have kicked them out.
Yeah, I was just about to
That
say.
made an absolute life-altering decision to put it there in the bathroom.
I still don't see how that really solves the problem. You could have just revoked their membership if you're 99% sure. You don't need to install a security camera in the woman's bathroom in order to get that extra 1% of certainty. For your own peace of mind, and for the sake of staying out of criminal charges, you could have just pulled the trigger and said, hey, look, I think you're stealing from me. I think you're lying. Please don't come back to the gym. You didn't need to have your security camera there as well. This all feels like a very convenient lie for why the security camera would be in the woman's bathroom.
And they arrived. And I said, this is my option. This is my opportunity to do it. At which point, the new member that had been here for 4 days instead goes in there.
Oh no.
Arrives at that earlier time before 5 o'clock. I thought to stop them. They find it, bring it to my attention.
So it wasn't even like a hidden camera or anything. This man just set up like a tripod or something with a camera in there, making it look like a Brazzers photo shoot. So he only had it up for a day. Very interesting. Not even a crafty peeping Tom, just a very egregious planting of a camera. There's no excuse. Well, obviously not, man. This guy's fishing for any crumb that he can drum together to explain why he puts a camera in the woman's locker room. He was better off saying they're stealing from other members. Oh, you should be his PR guy. You're right, that would have been a stronger position for him to take. I put it there for the safety of all the other women. We had a criminal amongst us, and I had to catch him. I did this for all of you, ladies. Now, which one of you is coming to my house tonight, Yeah, you were onto something with that one. Also, one thing I've always thought is kind of weird is when it's like a man behind a women's only facility, or rather a women focused facility. Like, it just feels weird to have this guy be the one behind 24-hour gym for females. I don't know if that's like only for women or not, but I feel like that's just kind of an odd thing to do. Like, that's kind of a red flag. I feel like that should be like, this is woman owned and operated and it's for women primarily, as opposed to having this guy kind of come in. It seems more like alarming to me, but maybe that's just me. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too deeply on it now, in hindsight being 2020.
I am doing the same thing with the police when they arrive, at which point, due to my criminal past, everything that I've been through, I knew it was not going to look good. Yeah,
because it's not good.
Spoke to detectives the next day.
What's his criminal past? Is that in the article here? God, Lord have mercy. Hopefully not sex crimes. So they had a search warrant to his residence where they found a ghost gun and misdemeanor quantity of testosterone. I know what they mean, but this is like a pretty cool statement. He had too much testosterone. They're coming for our testosterone, boys. Run and hide. I know what this is, though. I understand what this charge is. It just sounds silly. So he was charged with felon in possession of firearm, felon in possession of ammunition, and possession of an undetectable firearm, and was also charged with 2 misdemeanors of using an instrument to view an area of privacy and possession of testosterone. Possession of testosterone, such a cool charge. Again, I know exactly what they're referring to, but fuck me, it sounds cool. He had 7 previous convictions for various crimes, including drug charges, public intoxication, DUI, prowling between 2006 and 2008. All the convictions were purged from his record in 2018. So they clarified that he was only charged with recording in a place of privacy surreptitiously? What the fuck is that word? Surreptitiously? He was not charged in a crime for sexual gratification. Henry Cavill might get 20 to life for his testosterone levels. Oh, he's possessing too much testosterone, you're right. He's not leaving enough testosterone for the rest of us. He should be charged.
And so, why speak now?
Now that there's been a determination of no images or photography of any non-consensual nature, now that I have people who really count on me wondering if I'm someone to do something like this, and now that I'm just no longer wanting to take only legal advice, I want to speak freely, because I just feel like this is what I need to do.
I don't know, man. It just seems highly unlikely that anyone's this stupid to put a camera in the woman's bathroom in order to catch someone stealing less than $400 from you? I don't think so. I think he had a great lawyer, is what it sounds like to me. You'd have to be criminally stupid to think that that's a good idea. Like, legitimately. Basically saying he wasn't beating his meat watching women. Surreptitiously means in secret. Ah. He just found out that's illegal. Your Honor, you haven't taken into account that I didn't know I couldn't do this. You're free to go.
I spent so much time creating a place that was security and reprieve from life's craziness. And this has made it to where this place is now felt as the most uncomfortable and most violating place to be. And I am...
Yeah, interesting how that works when you put a camera in the bathroom. Fascinating. Again, I don't know if I necessarily buy into the, I don't necessarily buy the testosterone he's peddling here about how he just did this because he was trying to catch a thief. I really struggle to come to terms with the reality where someone doesn't realize you can't put a fucking camera in the woman's bathroom, or any bathroom for that matter. Like, I feel like everybody has to know that. Oh, well here, this actually goes into what was stolen. He told the Tribune around June he discovered some of his personal grooming products were missing from the vanity in one of the bathrooms. He said he stored teeth whitening gel, tanning foam, and a tanning glove, and $180 worth of face serum beneath the sink in a place that he felt was clear it was not for public use. Why would you store it there, though? If it was getting taken, like, I truly believe they just didn't know that it wasn't for, like, communal use. Why would you be storing your personal grooming products in your women's only gym restroom? What is that logic? Oh, he placed a GoPro in the bathroom. Corrigan said he discussed what to do with one of his closest employees and his ex-girlfriend and ultimately decided to place a GoPro in the bathroom facing the vanity. Why would you ask your ex-girlfriend for advice on how to handle this? This seems like like sabotage from her, like getting in his ear. No, Corrigan. GoPro in the women's bathroom. It's the only way. Is to get back at him. Yeah, GoPro's not exactly the most discreet or anything. Man just fucking posted that shit up. He situated it at a 45-degree angle on top of a mop bucket left by his janitor, ensuring it was pointed at the vanity without the toilet in frame. He said he did not put a memory card in the camera and did not have it on a setting where it stored recordings or photos to a cloud-based system. What the fuck? He just placed it on top of a mop bucket? How would he think someone wouldn't see that? He may as well have just set up a tripod. He honestly may have well just set up a tripod and tried to play it off like, oh my god, I was filming TikToks in that bathroom earlier and just forgot it. He said he put it on live view setting where he had to be within 30 feet of the camera to view the feed. He said he planned to only view it when his friend was in the gym. Okay. He seems very remorseful in this video, but I think that's mainly because he knows his goose is cooked. Like, this is a pretty indefensible thing. His business is going to shut down. I can't imagine, well, I don't know if it will or not, but I can't imagine any women are going to feel safe going there again. You have the gym owner putting a fucking GoPro in your bathroom. Let's just assume that he's being honest and he's just so stupid to catch a thief that he would do that. That's still a pretty dangerous person to be around. To someone that dumb. That would be unsafe. So I feel like any of his clients or any women that are looking for a gym membership would steer clear from this place, rightfully so, as a result. You hear about the CEO that fires his employees who don't have six-pack abs because it shows they lack dedication. I already know this is going to be like one of those alpha male things where it's like, it's clear you don't really want it. So you're going to stay a virgin kissless loser if you don't have your six-pack abs and you're not working for me. You're going to stink up the joint. I'm a boss who fires anyone without six-pack abs. I have high standards. Does he also fire anyone that has hair because it makes him feel inferior?
I'm going to tell you this, my entire company, my entire team, if you don't have a six-pack, you don't work for us. No, I know. It's called, everybody say standard. How about we raise them?
An Arizona sales trainer and car salesman is facing blowback after bizarrely claiming that he won't hire anyone who doesn't possess rippling abs. Does he make all of his employees take their shirt off in front of him like once a week to ensure they're not letting themselves go? Like he has to keep inspecting their body? If it doesn't tingle his winky, he just fires them? Your ab definition is lacking this week, Richard. Go home. You make me sick. Also, why do they need to have abs for being a car salesman? That doesn't make them better at their job.
How about we raise them? How about you guys quit getting fucking civilized and you guys quit settling?
Are you trying to date your employees or something? Bend them over your desk in the office? What do you mean? Standards of a six-pack ab. It's meaningless to the job. Andy Elliott tells his more than 500,000 followers, six-pack or you're fired. This is one of those incendiary guys for the sake of trying to generate headlines, I imagine. If you get hired on in... What? If you get hired on in our company, you got a certain amount of time to get your body in shape or it just shows me you don't care. I mean, I've got one, a six-pack. 90% of my team has one. And you know, if I say, get a six-pack, my team understands what I mean. I can just grab any of my people before a meeting. I can say, all right, shirts off, look around. Who's the most disciplined one in the room? This guy's an HR disaster. I already know he's boinking one of the secretaries. Big thanks to Marvel Snap for sponsoring today's video. Marvel Snap just released on Steam with widescreen support, and it also was the recipient of the Mobile Game of the Year award at last year's Game Awards. It's a collectible card game that's known for fast games, deep strategy, very in-depth deck building, as well as beautiful art created by renowned comic artists. And it's also updated frequently with one new card being added every week to keep strategies changing often. The strategies are always super versatile and fun, so a cool strategy would be like if you want to build around Sarah. Sarah is a card that reduces the cost of all cards in your hand by 1, so you can set up your board, play Sarah on turn 5, and then just slam as many cards as you can for the win on turn 6. So there's over 220 cards right now, most coming with their own unique abilities, 115 locations, and then 1,300 different card variants from beloved comic artists. So like I mentioned, it just launched on Steam, and to celebrate, they're doing a limited time login bonus, which is available as a Twitch drop that are live between August 22nd and August 29th. And they're also giving out an exclusive Mech Devil Dinosaur variant for logging in through Steam. So if you're interested in trying Marvel Snap, you can use my link in the description below to get started on Steam right now. This is a fucking sexual deviant. What a weirdo! What a fucking weirdo! The self-proclaimed world's #1 sales trainer founded Scottsdale-based Elliott Group. Offers online courses to impart his alleged wisdom like a jacked Jordan Belfort from Wolf of Wall Street. What wisdom? Get a six-pack or else get fired? That's not wisdom, that's bad business. What? This includes an inner circle mentorship that he claims can help people earn upwards of 9 figures a year. This is a crazy person. He's off his meds. He's loose. If you're wanting to earn 7, 8, 9 plus figures a year, This is the right mastermind for you. Don't watch this if you aren't serious about leveling up in all areas of your life. Okay, this isn't for me then. Yeah, I can't handle that kind of power. $499 a month? And a one-time membership fee of $1,500? Jeepers creepers. And I already know people paid for this. That's what's so fucking sad. That is tragic. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna watch. No compatible source. The fucking video player doesn't have a six-pack, so Andy Elliott doesn't even allow his content to be shown on it. I respect that. It's not because he doesn't keep his website up to date or anything. That absolutely not. Monthly power call. God, that's embarrassing. No, babe, sorry. We can't go out tonight. I have my monthly power call with Andy Elliott, and I have to show him my ab progress. No, it's not sexual, babe. You know, you just don't get out of my life. Where's your six-pack? Get on somewhere. Go take a hike. Yes, I want to be in Andy's inner circle. Definitely some kind of sexual cult. Oh, the private inner circle membership with $1,000 a month and a one-time membership fee of $25,000. He's giving it away. It's basically free. 2 private VIP mastermind meetups per year, where you can spend one-on-one time getting close to Andy Elliott himself. Oh, now we're fucking talking. Oh, yeah. That sounds good. That's worth every penny of that $25,000. Andy Elliott holds events every month at the Lion's Den in Scottsdale. Yes, sir. The DEF CON Alert Room. I love those kind of names. The Testosterone Thunderdome. The Muscle Masturbatorium. I'm out of cool names. But I love this kind of shit. The War Room, Lion's Den, that kind of stuff. So good. And you still get your power call, thank God. Oh, this one's the Brotherhood, aka Andy's new best friend. This is where I want to be. In fact, I want to be Andy Elliott. Is there a tier for that? I want to wear him like a goddamn Flesh cosplay. $1,600 a month and $50,000 up front. And I get his personal phone number so we can flirt with each other all the time. Yes. This is only for the big dogs who are serious and aren't afraid of self-development. I'm a big dog. Yeah. Yeah, this is for me. Yeah. Unlimited access to Andy Elliott. Come hell or high water, Andy Elliott will be ready. If I'm stuck in an elevator, you bet your ass I'm calling Andy Elliott before the fire department, and he is going to rappel down there and get my ass out. But no one else, because they probably don't have six-packs like us. Now we have the monthly private high-level group mentorship call, so that's a little bit better than the power call, I think. So, this is such good value. I can't believe Andy Elliott would even give away this kind of information. When does he even have time to sell cars when he's changing lives? At such a reasonable price. The salesman whispers tips which he frequently posts to his 550k Instagram followers involve everything from having sex once a day to not being a lil bitch. Nothing says real man, not a bitch, quite like paying $50,000 to some bald goober for his personal phone number under the guise that we're going to be best friends. Yeah, that is certified not bitch activity. Only a real man will pay $50,000 and $1,600 a month for this dude's phone number. That's an alpha. Hold on, let me see. Actually, let me see his Instagram for myself. You're about to see my third eye open when I visit this one. He's got the secrets to the universe tucked away in here. Crazy moment caught on stage is his pinned one. And it starts exactly how you think it's going to start. Holy shit. Crazy moment caught on stage is the thumbnail. And the first thing he says is, take your shirt off, to some random guy.
Take your shirt off. Come on, Garrett. Take your shirt off, Garrett.
No six-pack!
Right, now hold on. Now, Garrett's a killer. Am I right? Garrett, how old are you? 29. Garrett.
Where's your six-pack?
Does this bother you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, doesn't bother you enough. Because if it did,
I
you wouldn't
agree.
have it. This is the last time I want you to take your shirt off in front of a group of people and not be in the shape you want your children to be in.
What Andy did for me is he kept me accountable.
Nah, no six-pack. I'm not proud of you. You're clearly not working hard enough. Your kids hate you. Unbelievable. Is this whole thing about get a six-pack or die? Because this is like every single thing I'm seeing here on his Instagram. The Lion's Den is an adult video store. Why does he have meetings there? This guy is a psychopath. Wait, what? The Lion's Den is an adult video store? Are you sure? The one where he holds his $50,000 annual power club? The no girls allowed, six-pack only, take your shirt off boys club? The Lion's Den in Scottsdale. No. There's two different Lion's Den. I found the one that he holds it at. This one's kind of like a little ballroom. It's very cute, actually. Very comfy.
Are you having sex every single day? If you're
Yes.
not, dude, you don't like you. Because if you did, your ass would be naked every night having sex. Am I right?
God, that's
Just kidding.
that's
That was
spoken like a
joke. I was
virgin.
just messing with her. Yeah, by the way, it's healthy for you to have sex. Am I right? Yes, it is. She even said it. 93 years old, she's like still doing it every day.
And I'm
We're
gonna
good.
fuck her right after
Okay?
this conference.
I promise you can't outgrow that shit. Okay? Sorry, bud. Anyways.
Oh
forgot
my
he was
god,
here.
what? Oh, that's so creepy. Oh my god, that's so weird. Oh my god, that is so weird. Yikes. Wow. That is some yucky shit. He lets kids go to these things? Andy, why? And he posted this himself. In his latest testosterone-filled tutorial, Elliot claimed that having a cheese grater abdominals are essential to staying on his sales force. I'm going to tell you this, my entire company, my entire team, if you don't have a six-pack, you don't work for us. Yeah, that's the one we were already talking about. If a guy calls me and goes, Andy, I want to make more money today, I'm going to say, do me a favor. Go get a gym pass, check back with me in a month. If you're still working out, you're showing up 5 days a week, you're eating clean, I'll let you buy a coaching program. Yeah, I'll allow you to spend $50,000 on me. That's the Brotherhood. Hit the gym, get back me a month, and then, only then do you have my permission to waste $50,000 and $1,600 a month. You have to earn it. I mean, those are the people sitting in their mom's basement, you know, commenting, or, by the way, or they're people that are sitting there wishing they could kill it in life, just still making excuses for not taking action. I always loved the mom's basement. That shit always comes out so quick. That's the dagger. You guys are just in your mom's basement afraid of spending thousands upon thousands of dollars on my courses. Where you get great advice like, get a six-pack, loser, and nothing else. How many men or women can actually protect their family if someone were to break in and cause harm on them? This is more than just being fit. We're in a world right now where everybody's breaking mentally all around the world. I mean, he's right. And I think the people that are the most broken are the ones willing to pay thousands of dollars to this absolute unhinged lunatic. And it's not like having a six-pack is going to protect your family. Like a burglar breaks in with a crowbar, you're like, wait, look at this. And then you flex your abs on him. He's not just going to get like blinded like it's JoJo's and fall over. Like you don't need a six-pack to have like a gun or a baseball bat to defend your family. Or even be good at martial arts or Brazilian jiu-jitsu, like anything. The six-pack is in fact entirely worthless in a fight. If you had a six-pack, your kids would choose you as their hero. Kids like superheroes. What is wrong with you, Andy? If you had a six-pack, kids would love you. Kids love six-packs. It reminds them of superheroes. You want to be a superhero, right? You want kids to love you? Get a six-pack. By the way, you want your wife to admire you. I mean, when you married her, right? You don't think she sexually, wants to look up to you and be like, God, my guy's the man. I mean, come on, dude. Let's not be a dummy. If you don't take care of that shit, guess what? You're gonna die early, period. And your children will have to let someone else raise them. And your wife's gonna live with some other dude that has a six-pack. Yeah, you're gonna die. You're gonna be buried 6 feet deep. And your wife is gonna turn to someone that bought my course on how to get a six-pack. I think His course isn't very clear on what he's selling. He's very hung up on this six-pack shit, but what he's actually selling is mentorship when it comes to making money through unspecified means. Like, he doesn't explain how you're going to be making 7, 8, or 9 figures a year. He just says if you buy it, you will. With no actual plan in place. Hold on, let me go back to his Instagram real quick. Does he ever explain how he helps you make money through his programs? Because everything on his Instagram is just about six-pack. This one just says, who's your daddy?
99% of the world right now, they need their manager. Daddy! They need daddy!
This one just says solar salesman. Does he sell... Is he a solar panel scammer? Is that his money-making strategy?
Hey Daniel, I appreciate you, but I don't want to sign an agreement.
Is it me or...
No. Don't go into that shit. Is it me? You don't understand something? No, listen to me. Let me give you a secret, okay, Daniel? You're currently not in agreement with your current utility company. Am I right? So if they triple...
Oh my god.
You have to pay for it. Am I correct, yes or no? 100%. Right now, if they doubled or tripled your bill within the next 12 to 18 months, we know they will.
Or is this like an exercise, maybe?
In place that allows you to be inflation-proof, yes or no? So agreements are good as long as they play in your favor. Like this one.
What are you clapping for? No, any reasonable person is to be like, can you shut the fuck up and get off of my doorstep? I'm not interested. It's door-to-door solar panel selling. At least that's what that seminar was. That's how you're making 7 to 8 to 9 figures a year? With Andy Elliott teaching you to be an annoying douchebag going door-to-door selling solar? That's crazy. No, he does used car sales. Yeah, but that's not what he's selling here. The program. I'm talking about the program. He's a car salesman. I know. We established that very early on. I'm wondering what he's teaching them. Like what he's supposed to be teaching them to make money. Because he's not hiring them for car sales. At least I don't think so. Not according to what I'm seeing here. He's selling used cars with solar panels. True. But everything here is talking about the secrets to closing somebody. So yeah, and this literally says, a door-to-door salesman's secret weapon. Is his program really teaching you how to be more annoying as a door-to-door salesman?
When I'm in a home or I'm on a front door, that's your house,
wow.
That's your porch, these people owe you money, it's time to go collect.
I did not expect that. I did not expect that plot twist at all. He is teaching them how to be more annoying as a door-to-door salesman. Amazing. So you're paying, at bare minimum, $500 a month for that. What an interesting rabbit hole. Shout out to the chatter who told me about Andy Elliott. This guy's a fucking amazing goofball. And I feel like I've only scratched the surface on his lore. How and why does he need you to pay $50K to make more money? If you have $50K, you definitely won't need the course. It's just hoping for big fish, like big delusional fish that are willing to part with their money. It actually works really well. I did make something on this a while ago. It's called the Self-Help Guru Scam. These are very, very, very lucrative. You position yourself as a guru, and like, you pay me and I'll give you the secrets of happiness, I'll give you the secrets to making money, I'll give you the secrets to love, whatever. And people are more than willing to give everything they have for it. Hey, it's that magical time again where we get to point, laugh, and shoot spitballs at a creepy degenerate being weird to a woman. So I hope you've done all of your smile exercises, because we're gonna be putting a big ol' grin on that face and having a hoot and a holler at this guy's expense.
So, crazy silly question, but I'm just curious. I know you don't like coffee, and I know you don't, and I know you eat cereal in the evening.
Yeah.
And I know you have a son, right?
Yeah.
And I know you're about early 30s.
So Goober approaches this woman who's on the leg press machine, and he immediately just starts listing off things he knows about her, which just sounds like some stalker shit. Like, it sounds like a mission out of Hitman, where Agent 47's being given a dossier and going over his target's interests and like where they might be so they can plan out the assassination. This is just like such a creepy cold open here. I know I'm reading way too deep into this situation and it's starting to get dangerously delusional, but for some reason when I first saw this clip, it immediately reminded me of a climactic moment in an action movie when the villain is monologuing to the hero like a fucking phone call. I know you don't like coffee. I know you're in your early 30s. I know the FBI is listening to this call right now. I know you have a son. His name is Mark. He attends Biff Gilmore High. Do this task for me. And all the agents listening to this, stay out of it. And nothing has to happen to Mark. It's just a really odd, peculiar play here. This is definitely not a play that John Madden would draw up. To just approach her and start listing off all the things you know about her, it's just weird. I'm assuming she and him have talked before, which is why he knows all this. They probably have, like, small talk. They're probably on friendly terms. I don't think he's been, like, perusing her Facebook trying to digest all of the lore that she publicly posts about herself there. But it's still weird to then come up and just start, like, spouting it all back to her about everything you know.
That's what I've learned so far. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I think you're really cool. I know you have a son. I'll tell you, you know, straight up, like, I kind of sort of married, like, I kind of sort of like I am.
You know how everything has an opposite? Wet, dry, light, dark, matter, antimatter? This guy is anti-charisma. He is the exact opposite of Riz. Like, this dude legitimately has less game than someone that is asleep. He is stumbling through whatever he was cooking up in his noodle here, and it is extraordinarily uncomfortable to listen to. It's like the first draft of a book report where there's still a ton of typos and grammatical mistakes and nothing's making sense, it's all scatterbrained. That's what's happening through this whole exchange. And yet he still is able to squeak out that bombshell there that he's actually married while actively hitting on this woman. And you can see the shock and surprise on her face to learn that little nugget of information about this guy. If I had to speculate a guess, I would imagine he's been flirtatious in the past, which is why she's even more surprised by it. So he's just a big scumbag piece of shit here for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. But I don't know. There's something about you that's really cool. Like just casual, but I don't know if you would have a pizza with me sometime or something.
I'm pretty sure your wife is not a pretty.
Good golly, heavens to Betsy, this guy fucking sucks at talking to women. He is speaking to her like he is still in middle school. He just keeps repeating, I think you're cool, I think you're really cool. Like, I half expected him to just go even harder on that, like, I actually think you're epic. Do you want to come over and see my Fortnite, KD? And then we can grab a pizza. Like, there's nothing wrong with a pizza date, I want to be clear there. But it's just this combination of, you're so cool, 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 let's get pizza. Like, that's what I imagine a 12-year-old thinks romance is like. You're cool, get pizza with me, I'll have my mom order Papa John's. Like, what the fuck? It sounds like he's about to bring up cooties. Like, I don't even care if you have cooties, it's okay. Like, he sounds like a fucking child talking to her through text messages. Like, circle yes if you like me, if you like me. Oh, it's so bad. Honestly, this might be inspirational for someone out there. It doesn't matter how awkward or uncomfortable you are, you could still find a partner. Somehow this guy has a wife. Somehow this complete fucking turbo loser has a wife. And now he's trying to cheat on her. So don't be like this guy, but at least let this be known that you don't have to be the most charismatic person out there or be the most socially adept at speaking to other people to find a partner. So maybe there's a little positive spin there. But anyway, back to spitting and shitting on this goofball. The lady here is being extremely sweet about this whole thing as opposed to just splashing the cold water on him and saying, get the fuck away from me. She is tiptoeing around this, probably because she doesn't want to make a scene out of it. Most women usually try and let someone down in a nice way, because if they don't, it could get dangerous. Like, there's no telling how unhinged this guy is. He's trying to fucking cheat on his wife, and he's being brutally honest about it. He is a weirdo. So it's definitely the smart call to just be like, oh, I don't think your wife would approve of us getting pizza or going to play laser tag or whatever other childish fucking offer you were about to make. Like, her being nice about it is the optimal move, but it also keeps her wrapped up in this conversation, unfortunately. So I feel so fucking bad for her because he continues to press, and he's already interrupted her workout. So I imagine it's just this giant fucking headache, this huge annoyance because this uncomfortable miasma of cringe has approached her and won't leave. Like the storm just will not pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Glad you're up front, but yeah.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah, exactly.
Married, then, like,
right, no. That's why I said.
Yeah.
But, I wanted to be. Yeah, but, I won't say unfortunately, because, being married's good. But sometimes you meet somebody that just, you have a
Bingo. Peekaboo, I see you. I was so curious what this guy looked like. I was freeze framing on every single goddamn pixel of this thing, trying to catch just a glimpse of him here to finally get this Bigfoot photo with him peeking in the top right there. I always get so curious in situations like this. What does the person look like who's conducting themselves this way? I know it's not important, but for me, a mystery like this sometimes just needs a little bit of closure. Anyway, he continues with his speech. I don't want to say unfortunately, because being married's great. I love it. But sometimes need something with a little bit more of a connection. A man like me can't be hunkered down to just one woman. You know what's better than one pussy? My wife's? Your pussy. That's 2 vaginas. Double the fun. What say you to that? Come get a pizza with me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, but yeah, like it's my connection wouldn't be your connection. I'm married.
Hopefully does lose faith in men and humanity, right? Like it makes us scared women to like ever want to get married because we don't know if they're out of the gym doing that. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I mean, I don't blame you if I'm mad at you. At least you're honest, but like.
He's going into full car salesman pitch mode right now with the hard sell. My connection's your connection. Buy 2, get 2 free. Come on now. What are you waiting for? The deal's depreciating. Come on. It's, what are you doing? And she is doing her absolute best to be nice here. She is doing everything she can to be, like, sweet in this situation. To try and, like, just get through this as pain-free as possible so she can go back to working out, which is what she went there to do. Like, oh my god, it's so fucking rough. And the guy just keeps going.
No, sure. Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't, like, have not told you, Up to this point, I just kind of said hi and let it off, and that's it. And I was, I was like, really, when you think about it, it's unfair even to, like, you also. So, what the hell? What's the point?
The way he just blabbers on and gets all jumbled up on each word reminds me of that viral meme of that kid who was doing a line reading but accidentally messed it up. Have you ever had a dream where you could, and you never want, but you could, and you never, but do it so bad? Like that? That is his entire statement to this woman here. Just a bunch of gobbledygook.
I mean, probably the best scenario is, and I'm not saying this would ever happen, but like seriously, if you knew my wife and you know what I mean, like we were all friends, that's different.
Yeah.
But and you actually would like her. She's very nice. Yeah. You'll probably meet her sometime. Actually, she hasn't been, but she does come sometimes. So when we're here and I see you, I'll introduce you.
That's where our adventure ends. And man, what a journey it was, huh? I don't know where to begin with that closing statement. If only you knew my wife and we were all friends, that's different. You'll probably meet my wife at some point. You'll fucking love her. I mean, she's great. You'll love her. In fact, my wife would actually love if I cheated on her with you, and that can happen after you meet her. I'll just introduce you next time that she's here. And we can talk about how I was trying to cheat on her by taking you on dates. And I think we'll all have a good laugh about it. We'll all become great friends, and then it's all smooth sailing. Just a fucking weirdo, loser, degenerate creep. Pretty impressive one here. So, yep, just wanted to talk about this a little bit. That's about it. See ya. Do you believe in reincarnation? If you answered no, well then maybe I can present some evidence to the contrary that might make you a believer. What if I told you the soul of Ted Bundy has returned and found a new vessel? He's on TikTok.
Excuse me. My name's Lori.
Alright.
I just think you're one of the most beautiful girls I've ever met.
Oh, thank you.
Could I buy one of those things for you?
Oh, no, it's okay. I'll be fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I saw this video earlier today, and it's a doozy here. So this girl is at a thrift shop, and she started recording because there was some creepy guy following her around like a cartoon character that smelled an apple pie, so he's been like floating towards her, and now he's made his move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you engaged with someone or involved with someone?
No, I'm not, but...
I'm not either.
I'm only 17, so...
Okay, well, that's a good age to be.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not quite that.
Alright.
You can hear how frightened the girl is here. She's extremely uncomfortable and just trying to be like dismissive so that way she can get out of this situation here. And the guy is unrelenting. She even mentions that she's 17, underage, and that doesn't faze him even slightly. He even says that's a good age to be. He's like, oh, interesting. Well, you know, good enough for Roblox, good enough for me. You know, on Roblox, you're allowed into some, you know, real spicy games over there. So, you know, it's a good age to be, I guess. I'm not quite that age, you know. Ha 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 ha.
I got injured about a month or so ago. My knee is kind of, I'll show you. It's kind of banged up. I get bitten by a tick, actually.
Now, this is where I drew comparisons to Ted Bundy. He's trying the fake injury riz here, which Ted Bundy was famous for. He used to, like, walk around on crutches sometimes or have a fake cast to lure in more victims, saying, like, I need help doing something. Clearly, I'm injured. Please, can you find it in your heart to lend me some aid here while no one else is willing to? The world is so cruel, and I need a special woman like you to come help me with these chores that I'm no longer able to do. And that's exactly where this mysterious stranger goes here, too. He starts by saying, like, are you engaged with someone? Very not normal thing to ask somebody, by the way. And then she mentions that she's underage. He's like, that's alright, what a great age to be. Hey, you want to check out my fucked up knees over here? Look at this shit. Look how gnarly this is. I got injured a little while ago. Look at these knees. Feast your eyes on an injury. Look at this.
Maybe you can guess which one is bad.
Oh, I have no idea.
You can't
No,
tell?
I can't tell.
It's the right one. Anyway, I live out in the country.
Unfortunately, she failed the minigame of guess which is my bad knee. It's a very tough one. Like, that's an old carnival game. There are no real winners there. It's pretty much a lose-lose situation there. This is just so unhinged, so he pulls up his pants to better reveal his knees for this little side quest. Like, come on, take a guess. Which one of these disgusting knees do you think is the one that causes me most issue? Well, you can't tell? Come on, it's clearly the right knee. Look at it. There's pustules popping on it. It looks like a boss's weak spot in Dead Space. Are you even trying to win this game? You can't tell? Look, I hurt myself. My knees are injured. This is no laughing matter. I need your help. Then he hits that classic, like, non sequitur moving on line of, so anyway. He just drops the most, like, insanity imaginable. He's just like, yeah, so anyway. I live out in the middle of nowhere. People will not be able to hear you scream. It's going to be completely isolated from the rest of society. I'm out in the country.
And I got a bunch of stuff that I was kind of trying to keep up on for work, but it's kind of falling behind. I'm looking for someone to help me.
Oh, okay.
It's a paying thing, but it basically involves getting my stuff out of the garden and processing some things like tomatoes and that kind of stuff.
Right. I'm getting a phone call. I actually have to go.
Okay.
There's a lot more to process here than tomatoes. I think this could have been like a full-blown kidnapping situation here, actually. This is disturbing. So, he's trying to pitch her now on, like, coming to work for him, like, to give him help with carrying things out of the garden and processing tomatoes on his land because he can't tend to it anymore after that tragic knee injury with that bastard tick that latched onto his beautiful knees. And he's trying to, like, lure her in with financial incentive, like it's a paying thing. He also tries to, like, butter her up by trying to, like, buy her something from the thrift shop. So it seems like, and some of the comments pointed this out as well, he is trying to prey on someone he believes needs money, so that way he can take advantage of that and, like, get them out into the middle of nowhere with him. It's like dropping money on the ground and, like, luring it in on the fishing rod, like that episode of SpongeBob with Mr. Krabs. I have to imagine it wouldn't actually be a job that you're signing up for if anyone took him up on this offer here. I bet they would never be seen or heard from again. This was like some, like, dangerous skin-crawling riz here from this guy. Yikes. Very yucky. Good call from her to, like, minimally engage with it and then get the fuck out of there the second she saw an opening and an opportunity to run. Anyway, that's a creepy old guy right there. Just wanted to share that. That's really about it. So yeah. Yesterday I made a video clowning on some trash content, and today it was like Harry Potter when he got accepted to Hogwarts with the amount of, like, emails and letters that I've got about other equally garbage slime out there that's popping off on TikTok because there are so many zombie homunculi that are just addicted to attention and desperate for it at any cost.
It's good. Mmm, yum, 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 pizza, pizza.
Yeah, thank you.
Pizza, pizza, pizza.
Pizza!
Yes, bro. Yes, sir. Have a good day, Brody. Hey, bro. Cheese pizza. Yeah, for the homeless. Yeah.
Feeding pizza laced with laxatives to the homeless. Just a good old-fashioned biological warfare prank. I mean, who hasn't done that one before? That one's as old as, is your refrigerator running? Well, you better go catch it. Just a good old harmless prank. Now, I don't know if he actually laced these pizzas with laxatives, or if he's just lying about it for attention, but if he actually did do that, he should be in jail. 1000%, this is a crime. Now, I know internet influencers are addicted to exploiting the homeless for content, like this guy from back in the day who actually received a 15-month prison sentence for filling an Oreo with toothpaste and feeding it to a homeless man. And what this douchebag here is doing with the laxative pizzas is arguably even more cruel. Again, I have no idea if he actually did that or if that's just to, like, I don't know, rage bait people into checking out his dog shit account. I'm not positive, and there'd be no way to find out either because it would be hard to follow up here to see if anyone actually did end up, shitting their brains out. And even if he comes forward and says, like, oh no, this is all a bunch of horse hockey, I made it up for attention, he could just be lying and covering his own ass, since if he does say, like, no, I really did lace these pizzas and give them to homeless people, he could probably face real punishment. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. So even if he tries to shut that shit down, saying, like, he didn't actually do that, it's, horseradish, there still just is a very good chance he did, and he's just trying to save himself here while panicking, realizing that what he's done is literally like a fucking crime.
Boop, boop, boop. Excuse me. How you feeling, big dog? You want some pizza? Anytime. Appreciate it. Pizza! Have a great day. Like it? Here you go. Can I get some more stuff? You want a plate? Pizza, pizza, pizza. I don't want your dollar, man. I want to get some pizza. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Here you go. Of course, but you want one more slice? Take a bite. Enjoy it, man.
The way that he talks to them is just infuriating as well. He talks to them like they're animals. He's treating them like dogs. Oh, you want some pizza? And actually dangles it in front of his face. Oh, yum, 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 pizza, pizza, pizza. I hate this guy. This guy super sucks. This pizza terrorist is just an insufferable piece of shit, man. I can't even fathom being this much of a heartless, hollow, attention-seeking little worm that you would actually do some garbage like this. Just exploiting the most vulnerable people, feeding them a laxative-laced pizza knowing that they probably haven't eaten too much in that day, just to torture them for your content. He's genuinely just like a little mosquito, but I thought this was just so over-the-top cruel that I have to make fun of him. And I want to show you a couple more of his pranks, because that's all he does. He goes out into society to make it worse. He is just this big fucking plague that sweeps through and just thrives off others' misery while being an extremely cringe douchebag.
I got a free slice of pizza. It's for the homeless.
Slice of pizza for homeless? If you wait till 9 o'clock, you give the rest pizza. For
the homeless? Yeah. What, for real?
Let me tell you something. I'm a nice guy. I'm not gonna do it all the time.
Yeah, I feel it.
Okay? It's a hub from Crispy Steaks.
Oh, for the homeless, bro. Thank you, bro. What? Yo, shout out you, bro.
Alright.
Yeah. Free pizza. Fuck the homeless. Fuck the homeless.
What an angel. This guy is really a saint. So, something he likes to do is the free pizza method, he calls it, where he goes into restaurants and pretends that the food that he's ordering is for homeless people, so he tries to get it for free. So in this one here, this pizza spot gave him this pie for free, apparently, because they believed that he was going to be giving it out to homeless people. They even dap up. It seems like they were really excited, like, oh, what a nice young man who's about to go out there and help some homeless people. We'd love to give you a free pizza for that, to support something so nice. And then he just eats it for himself, goes into the lot there screaming, "Fuck the homeless." Wow. Truly outstanding stuff. Now, I did a little super sleuthing here. I went full-blown fucking LARPing as a detective because that pizza box looked similar to the pizza box you could briefly see in a couple of the clips from the laxative pizza thing. I don't know if it's the same box because there are some differences, and the pizzas that he gave out as the laxative pizza ones, I don't see in the box when they open it in the store. So I don't think it's the same box of pizza that he used as the laxative pizza box. So to me, that makes it even more convincing that he actually did do a laxative pizza giveaway to the homeless, especially when he's celebrating the misfortune of homeless people and how it benefited him. You can see some eaten slices of pizza with only the crust left, and there's, I think, 3 slices there. And none of those 3 slices are the ones that were visible that he gave to the homeless people. And so I think that was entirely different. But I do believe he did actually give one of these slices to another guy, and he uses this guy at the end of basically all of his videos.
Free pizza! Fuck the homeless! Free pizza! 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 Pizza!
Now, outside of poisoning homeless people, he also loves to do the standard insufferable prankster shtick of making fast food workers and restaurant employees miserable, treating them as props, not human beings, to exploit for content. You can't have a prankster without making employees of restaurants miserable. These two things go hand in hand. It's like peanut butter and jelly.
See the bowl, bro? The bowl? The bowl?
What's up?
What's up, bro?
You making it?
Yeah. What's up, bro? Yeah.
You gotta wait for the guy, bro.
I got you.
What are you doing?
I'm making a bowl.
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Get out. What are you doing?
I'm making a bowl, bro.
You don't work here. That's not funny. That's not funny. Get out.
What, bro? I'm making a bowl, bro.
I don't care. Why are you back here?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm confused, bro.
Yeah, I'm confused too.
Oh my good golly, how devious. He went back there and made himself a bowl. Wow, so brave and tough. Man, that's incredible work. Now, I know this one isn't exclusive to just him. This was a bit of a trend on TikTok for a little while where pranksters would just go behind the counter and get their own fast food and all that, which, from what I understand, is a huge nuisance to the employees there because then they have to, like, swap everything out because, well, it could have been a problem if they didn't. Especially in the case of a dangerous asshole like this who apparently fed laxative-laced pizza to homeless people. So who's to say he didn't just start poisoning the food here at this Chipotle? It's just so fucking stupid, man. I actually don't know how anyone found this entertaining at all, because there's not even like a joke there or anything. The joke is literally, he's doing something he's not supposed to. Ha ha ha.
My hand, Dad! Bro, my hand is gone! Help me! Bro, help my hand! It's gone! What, bro? Call them, my hand is gone! Where's my hand at? Guys, let me find my hand? Yeah. Where is it?
When he's not just directly impeding people's ability to just go about their day, he's then doing this kind of, like, baby shit, where he's like, where's my hand? And making a silly voice with it. That's his comedy.
Oh, yeah. Wait, these can fit my feet?
Huh?
You can fit my feet?
What size is those? This might be too big.
No.
You sure you wear 15?
I don't think so, bro.
Yeah, I think so. Let me check. Let me see.
Can I just try them on first to see if they fit my feet?
No, that's gonna be too big, man.
What do you mean?
Bro, this is size 10.
Bro, I want 15.
No, 15 too big. That's way too big.
I want a size 15, bro.
You want a size 10?
15.
You want? All right, here, I'll let you try it on.
This guy's nice.
It's gonna be too big. I'm letting you know now, but
I'm not exaggerating. When he's not like directly harassing people or like getting in their way and being a huge fucking nuisance, this is what he's doing. just being extremely annoying. Literally doing like baby talk. Well, not even baby talk. He's actually just putting on goofy voice and being dumb. It's not even entertaining or anything. It's genuinely just completely useless, baffling mumbo jumbo. It's just such a fucking loser. This guy is just such a loser.
Excuse me, sir. You have my foot. Can I put this right here real quick? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Why are you putting it in my cart?
No, because like I have a finger problem. So like.
Oh, okay. Well, what am I going to do with them?
Can you put it back in my hand for me real quick, please?
Just put it in your arm, like that.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Now this one's very creative, actually. This one's clever. He's pretending he's got a finger problem, so that way he can do this to everyone in the store. That's really naughty. Oh my goodness. And he's so big and tough that he loves to target elderly people, just like all of the other awesome pranksters out there. Just a swell gentleman all around, harassing fast food employees, targeting the elderly for these garbage-ass disrespectful pranks, targeting the homeless for a little pizza terrorism. Man, what a guy.
The cucumbers?
What is your deal, dude?
The cucumbers.
Yeah, I see you have cucumbers. I also see you throwing me the bird. What's
No, I have a finger problem. I'm sorry. It's a finger issue. I'm sorry about that. The bread? The bread?
What are you doing, man?
The bread?
I can see you recording, okay? Come on. Put your finger down. Move on.
Sorry about that, man.
Move on, dude.
That last guy just dressed him down right there and spanked his bottom. He's like, yeah, I see you recording. This shit is embarrassing. Put your fingers down and move on. Get away from me. And he's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. And you could actually see him take his fingers away. I'm surprised he left that in there because he just looks like a huge bitch here. He's very tough when it comes to the homeless and the elderly, but the second some guy like actually calls him out directly to his face, he fucking deflates and like shrinks into himself into fetal position. Oh my goodness, another gut buster here. He goes into the Planet Fitness snarling. He goes in there like a feral beast, making weird noises and running around a little bit. Holy, what a prank. This guy sucks, man. He's just such a fucking loser. I had to make fun of this guy. And if he actually did feed homeless people laxative-laced pizzas, I hope he goes to jail. I really hope they arrest this guy if he actually did do that. And I don't know how he'd even prove his innocence there, because he's the one that said that they were laxative-laced, and I think it'd be really hard to prove that they weren't now, because it'd be very difficult to follow up and figure out, well, were they actually laxative-laced, or was this guy just lying about that for attention? So, to me, if I was the authorities here, I'd just take him at his word that he fed them laxative-laced pizzas, and I would arrest him. Because this guy fucking sucks, and he probably did actually do that. At least based on all the other things that he does. I wouldn't be surprised if that was real. He sucks. Wanted to make fun of him. That's it. See ya. In our society today, most people view bodybuilders, or just in general big, beefy, monstrous meatball muscle men, as stupid or dumb. And I think that stereotype's kind of fucked up because it takes a lot of self-discipline, as well as education, knowing what exercises to do, how the body responds to certain things, how to eat, when to eat. There's a whole lot that goes into the art of getting jacked or yoked, shredded, fat-dicked. It's a lot more than just lifting heavy things, so to call them all dumb just because some of them are really stupid and really fucking dumb is just kind of a disservice to the whole community, and honestly I think it needs to stop. I'm tired of going out in public and being discriminated against because I am so monstrously jacked. Alright, I'm tired of getting pointed and laughed at in the grocery store, not because of my height, but because of my bulging vascular muscles literally ripping through my clothing because this skin suit wasn't meant to handle this level of fitness, popping out of my skin. You know, this world wasn't built for biceps this size, these pythons. You see, I don't like being judged just because I am so goddamn massive. And luckily there is one brave hero in the bodybuilding community who walked shirtless through a train as onlookers looked on in confusion to prove a point that bodybuilders are brave too, I guess. And he monologues about cosmic space farts or something. It's a pretty fucking awesome video, to be honest. Now this video from Frank Yang is titled Myron Gains on a Train, and I'll translate this into English for those of you that don't speak bodybuilder. It means looking at his muscles, as if anyone on this train had any other choice as he's walking down these crammed little walkways, damn near forcing people to motorboat his chest. But anyway, just even looking at this physical specimen is stimulating my muscle growth.
So I've been going out and reacting with other characters in a video game after exiting the screen. And I feel like a cosmic vagina getting banged by the whole world. And when I go inside a train, I was never in the train. The train goes into me. I was never inside the world is inside me.
Yeah, I feel that on a very existential level. I think we can all relate to that to a certain degree. We all just have those days where we feel like a cosmic vagina getting butt-fucked by the universe. I also think it's a very profound statement he makes when he says, he is not in the train is in him. It's the same logic I use when wiping my asshole and the toilet paper breaks away and my finger goes up my asshole. I say to myself, my finger didn't go in my asshole went in my finger. Then I take a sniff, feel shame as a grim reminder of the mistake I once made, but it's that logic, that thought process, that helps me sleep at night.
The whole of reality feels like it's blinking and pausing and vibrating in and out of existence in a micro succession of death and rebirth to infinity. Like every moment or every movement is my first and my last. Like I've been split roasted by death and orgasm and death and orgasm.
What? Death is making you orgasm? Getting spit roasted by death and orgasms? What kind of fucking pierce the veil lyrics are those?
If everything's moving extremely fast, near the speed of light, then everything's standing still, like Einstein's theory of relativity. And I feel like I'm just free-falling through eternity.
I'm sure this is exactly how Einstein envisioned his theory of relativity being used, by a man walking shirtless and semi-chub through a crowded train.
Now there's no doer here. I can't make a mistake because reality never makes mistake.
Bullshit, Frank. Reality makes mistakes all the time. My dad is 6'5" and I'm 5'6". Checkmate, reality. I always think the most embarrassing part of these kind of videos is the person filming, because people can clearly see you're filming this. That's just so shameful. Unless these two guys just don't feel shame anymore, like their muscles have grown so large they've shed the need of that emotion. They've gone on this quantum muscular journey through the universe, becoming the singular preeminent celestial being that has shed itself of all corporeal emotions.
And I've been having experiences of living the lives of other people. If you destroy the conditioning that the brain or awareness is inside the head, by definition, the way you connect with other minds is it's closer than close. It's like a quantum entanglement where one particle can affect another particle at the other side of the universe, because there's no distance. Infinity knows no distance on time or space. And I think that's what reincarnation is. It's not that you experience the life of you in another lifetime or whatever in the past, but you're experiencing other people's minds and lives right now.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think the science on that would check out, though I'd have to get the updated version of the university textbook to confirm his theory or not. However, taking it at face value, it certainly sounds plausible.
Synchronicities are on another level. I would think of a question and the other person that I'm talking to would answer the question at the same time.
The synchronicities seem to be way out of whack here. You guys are not on the same wavelength. This guy stood up, puffed out his chest, and was ready for a fight. Don't know if it happened because it cuts away here, but goddamn, I can't even imagine how insecure that guy is. Yeah, I'd be kind of bothered if there's a shirtless man being a douchebag and filming it on a train, but I also wouldn't get up to challenge it. That's just making yourself the bigger douchebag in this situation. Low-budget Conor McGregor here, I guess maybe got worried that his girlfriend would immediately jump on this guy's muscles or something. I really have no idea why he would get so hot and bothered. It's just a nuisance, a public nuisance. Just move on. There's really not much else you can do about it, especially in a society that highlights public nuisances like this and makes them like superstars. You standing up just makes the situation much more uncomfortable and much more of a bother to everyone else around you.
It's the same substance, but when you peek through the box from the inside, everything is the mind. But if you look at the box from the outside, it's matter. It's like a whole new reality, but at the same time, nothing has changed.
Surprise, now there's 2 dudes walking shirtless through the train. Bet you didn't expect that twist ending, you cosmic queef. But yeah, I mean, you know, he made a lot of good points here, and he certainly put on quite the show in the train. I bet they'll remember that for a long time. He did a lot of cool shit. Congratulations, Frank. That was absolutely wild. Thank you for taking us on that journey. See ya.